When you're looking at now recruiting Gen Z, Gen Z for this side of the pond, this generation are more likely to challenge. They're less tolerant of the BS. But if you don't give them that capability to speak up, if you don't give them an opportunity or a sounding board, then what are they going to do? They're going to leave. They're going to go and find an organization that will do that, that will engage them, because that's ultimately what people want. I want to be engaged in the workplace. When I get up in the morning, I don't think I'm just going to go to work today, do the bare minimum, keep my head down and not have a thought in my brain that's going to be of value. I don't think, well, clearly there will be some out there, but I don't think the majority of people think that way. I think people want to get up, they want to make a difference, they want to do good in the world, they want to help people, they want to have ideas and they want to be heard and share them. And they want to see that they're making a difference.
Right, making a difference. And, what do we see, though, in employee engagement surveys time and time again?
21%. The last round of Gartner scores were 21% of employees are engaged in the workforce. I think it was 79% are disengaged, and of that 79%, 15 are actively sabotaging your company. It's crazy.
And this goes back to why are those 15% actively sabotaging your company? Well, this is what I experienced firsthand when I was a business journalist. When I covered Ford Motor Company, people, including very senior people in the company, gave me incredibly damaging information.
Mm-hmm.
One story I wrote, I had a friend who was a VP at JP Morgan call me up after a story I wrote, which was I revealed the true magnitude of the losses at Jaguar for the first time, which were not public. A friend of mine at JP Morgan called me. He said, we just did the numbers. He said, you destroyed $2 billion in shareholder value today with your story, because I wrote a story revealing what Jaguar's actual finances were, and Ford's stock tanked. And apparently it scuttled a deal to sell Jaguar that was in the works at the time too, that I didn't know about. But the reason why that person shared that with me was not because they were an ass who just liked to cause trouble. It was because this was a person who deeply cared about Ford Motor Company, who wanted to make a positive difference, who wanted to shake the company out of its lethargy, and this was back in 2005, 2006, and get them to start addressing some of the systemic problems that were causing these massive losses.
They cared,
and they couldn't get anyone to take their concerns seriously, because people were just moving papers from one box to another and happy to take their bonuses, and no one was really putting in a big effort above them. Mm-hmm. And so they said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna pull their pants down in public so that everybody sees what a mess they're making of this company.
Cause a reaction.
And that's gonna shame them, I hope, into fixing it. Mm-hmm. And so you see that happening all the time. And so this person, I guarantee you, if this person had been listened to, when this person shared their concerns with senior leaders, which they had many, many times, and said, I think we need to do something to address it. Here are my ideas. I'd like to share them with you. If the response had been, yeah, let's have a conversation about that. You're right. We can't go on like this. That person would have never in a million years shared that with me.